You mentioned POS, that's point of sale, right?
Yeah, so basically the machinery that your cash register, I guess, that you're using to take payments, but mostly card payments, because most people pay
with card these days.
Cash is becoming sort of a thing of the past. So markets and events, you'll see people using mostly Square, sometimes Shopify point of sale. We used to have a little Square reader and use Square, but all of our inventory is on Shopify. It wasn't synced.
Yes.
And it became a bit of an issue when you're selling a lot of stock. Inventory is going to get really out of whack. So Shopify has really upped its game, and their point of sale is really cool. And you can do everything on your phone now. You can enable tap and go or tap to pay payments on your phone. It's really cool. So you don't even need a reader anymore. That's a really good option for like more events. If you've got an actual like pop-up shop or an actual store, you might want to invest in like a proper POS machine. You can get them from your bank. Pyro is one of the systems. I know people use Vend, which I think is now called Lightspeed, and I think that can sync them with your Shopify. But look, I've never actually investigated those options. But there's things out there.
With those payment systems, are there fees involved?
Yeah, there are. So often you'll go to tap and you'll see that they've added a little surcharge and stuff too. I think POS machines might be the cheapest in terms of fees. I think that's sort of somewhat negotiable with your bank. I know Square fees are kind of a little bit high. Buy fees, I actually don't know what they are. They're not too bad, I believe, because it's point of sale. The point of sale app is free. I think they're just using their Shop Pay fees, which is 1.5%. Depends on what Shopify plan
you're on. You just link to whatever you've already got.
Yeah, if the person's paying with certain credit cards, might cost a little bit more, but I think if you're using Shopify point of sale, it's probably using the general fees for your different credit cards, and Shop Pay is the cheapest, I believe. I would also recommend having Afterpay and ZipPay, or just one or the other. PayPal as well. It's good to offer those options to your customers. Not everyone wants to pay with their credit card.
Yeah, it'll increase your conversion.
Yeah, it definitely helps, but the fees are a bit higher. I think between 4 to 7-8%. Afterpay is pretty hefty. PayPal, I think, might be 3-4%. So just got to factor that in.
In your opinion, it's worth it though?
I think it's worth it. I think it helps conversion rate.
What about if you're a service-based business? Are you just invoicing?
Yeah, look, I don't think you really need to offer all those options. If you're a service-based business, then you can generally just invoice and people will pay by bank transfer. And that's preferred. There's not going to be fees on your side. So I think ultimate option, you can offer like credit card through Xero or QuickBooks. You could offer PayPal, things like that if it's like higher investment or you really wanted to offer a bit more convenience to your customers. But I don't think you really have to.
You can keep it straightforward.
Totally. I keep it as simple as you can and try to avoid the fees.